is one of sport's great proving grounds. A gateway to glory where heroes are made.
Brilliant! Absolutely first class.
29 tournaments spanning 18 countries. It's a 10-month campaign to determine the very brightest prospects in golf.
He hasn't, has he? He hasn't, has he? Oh my goodness! What a way to do it. How about that?
Along the way, a chance for the class of 2023 to expand horizons.
Enjoy.
And sample life on tour.
Oh, nice.
Finish the season in the top 20 on the road to Mallorca rankings and secure a golden ticket to the DP World Tour. That's the dream shared by all who compete on the Challenge Tour. Hooray! The 2023 Challenge Tour season is officially 1 week old. And what a week it's been. The curtain was raised in style in Cape Town, South Africa, from where we've journeyed to George in the Western Cape. On the agenda now is the prestigious Dimension Data Pro-Am, an event rich in history dating back to 1996. And luckily for us, for the past 13 years, it's been hosted at the Fancourt Golf Estate, widely considered the preeminent lifestyle resort in all of the Rainbow Nation. Yes, it's a stunning backdrop with an unusual format to match.
Well, it's just basically a team event. Each pro gets paired with one amateur, and then we have obviously 2 different leaderboards, one for us, the pros, and then another one, the team leaderboard. Hopefully I get to play with someone famous. It's always enjoyable to do that. Obviously you want to chat with the amateurs, so it's obviously enjoyable for them as well, but I guess it shouldn't change much. Obviously it's different, it's a different format, but we just try to focus on our own thing and do as best as we can.
We play 3 different golf courses. We normally obviously just play one. You get out to Outeniqua, I do think that's the friendlier course. Montague is, I think they redid the greens a couple of years ago, so the greens are really fresh and nice and firm, which we like. But it is a tough course off the back. And then the links, it's a beautiful golf course. In my opinion, not the toughest one. I think Montague off the back is tougher. All 3 really, really nice and big privilege to be able to actually play on them.
These South African events, only half of the Challenge Tour field is playing, so it's very important to start strong and just have a bit of advantage on the rest of the guys for the rest of the year. And obviously you want to start strong to get some confidence and just keep the work for the rest of the year.
Boasting one of the largest prize funds we'll see all season, the Dimension Data Pro-Am should have much impact on the nascent Road to Mallorca rankings. A list currently topped, as you would expect, by last week's champion, Benjamin Follett-Smith. Come November, the top 45 will be invited to compete at the Rolex Grand Final, after which only the top 20 will secure playing rights on next season's DP World Tour. If it were to stay like this, then Clément Berardo would therefore be one rather relieved Frenchman. And so, filled with hope, our contenders readied themselves for competition. The spoils awaiting this week's field, a prize fund in excess of 7 million rand. On the ground for us, eyes very much peeled, Dom Hollier.
In amongst the trees at the 15th, this is on the Montague course, Manuel Elvira, the Spaniard. Level par today. Well, that's a more than decent effort. With a Nacho, a winner on the DP World Tour, would be proud of that one. Here's Wilco Nienaber on the 18th at the links. Hole high in 2. And a lovely touch for the big hitting Nienaber, 2021 Didata Pro-Am champion.
A promising start then for both Elvira and Nienaber, opening their accounts on the Montague and Links courses respectively. It was, though, Outeniqua that proved most scoreable through the early stages.
Over to Outeniqua. This is Luke Jerling, the South African. Missed the cut last week in Cape Town. This at the par 5 17th, third shot, and that is an absolute peach. Nearly holes from the fairway for eagle, and surely that'll be good enough to take him 8 under par. Lovely 67 yesterday from Adam Breen, the South African rookie on both the Sunshine Tour and the Challenge Tour. Going nicely again today. That's his second into the par 5, 16th on the links course, and that is outstanding. What a shot. Adam Blomier from Sweden at the 11th over on the Montague course. Yeah, not too bad. He's had a good couple of days. 11 under par to this point, and a chance to move it to minus 12 there. Back to Breen to convert at the 16th on the links course. Makes his eagle, and he jumps to 10 under. Excellent stuff from Adam Breen. Blomier to try and convert at 11. Yeah, looked good all the way, didn't it? So he moves to 12 under par, and he leads outright. This is Luke Jerling, the birdie putt at 18. This is to join Blomier. Beautiful pace. Well done, Luke Jerling. No wonder he's smiling.
And so, with 36 holes in the book, it's a Swede and a South African who sit atop the tree. And as you can see, the host nation is unsurprisingly dominating the top 10. Local knowledge, then, a rather handy attribute, which will come as no surprise to Heinrich Brainers, Van Court, born and bred.
This is where it all started. 1998 was the first time I ever hit a golf shot here. I was selected to be part of the Van Court Foundation. I think we were about 20 kids that was lined up here. Everyone was whacking away, hitting like grubbers and like bad shots. And I remember it was a 7 iron, literally my first shot. I had like perfect flight. And then I actually got moved away from the group. They said to me, look, you're going to be part of something. I was selected to be part of the development team that was based at Van Court. The memories. So this is my school. I used to play cricket. I used to steal sweets. I was a bit of a naughty child. I had a lot of energy, which I think was very important because I had quite a passion for sport. My mom and dad struggled to get me to school because I always would join friends, play random sport as we're walking along the road. But yeah, when I see all the kids, it's nice to see how they're making a noise because that's always the one in the background. I've got fond memories being at school, and I think I'm totally grateful that it all panned out to me playing golf. I couldn't always go straight after school to Van Court. My mom was at home looking after everyone, and then my dad was still at work, so some days I would have to come and practice here. We would design our own par 3, but we would play it like in the weirdest way. You would have to hit it against the fence first before you can go at the flag. Unfortunately, at days while I'm walking back, the dogs would chase me because I've got golf balls in my hand, which was not my favorite thing. Very cool memories. This is where I grew up. I think I know the majority of the people in the community. I think everyone knows I'm the golfer dude. Some people don't even know me by name, but they're like, no, that guy plays golf. This was the field of dreams. I used to practice. Before I used to play tournaments, I would go for the pole and see how good my accuracy is. I think I broke about 4 or 5 windows, so hopefully it won't happen today. I was not supposed to go for the first trials for the golfing thing, and my brother was selected. And my mother said to me, just jump in the Kumbi, just jump in the car. They won't even notice. You're gonna be fine. I always had a dream of, I just want to win a golf tournament. 2013, I had my first victory. I remember I phoned my mom and my dad. It took me like 5 minutes to say something because I was in tears. I felt like a champion. I was very famous in my hometown. I made a bit of money, celebrated it for too long, I think. Smile okay? Yeah. I'm very grateful for everything that I have and for all the experience that I've had. It's been a crazy ride. I know what I want. I want another trophy. I'm gonna win another tournament. I want to finish off this year with a good ranking, and I want to take it to the next level. I think it's going to be exciting, looking forward to the next few weeks coming up. But I know for sure that there's a lot of good that's coming from Heinrich Breiners. It's me.
After the break, a young German well prepared for golfing glory.
Just for me, it was really emotional and special. Winning 2 times this season is even more special.
And we discover who'll emerge triumphant here at the Dimension Data Pro-Am. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to George in South Africa and to the prestigious Fancourt Golf Estate. Backdrop to event 2 on our calendar, the Dimension Data Pro-Am.
I think the beauty about Fancourt is the 3 courses. No 2 are the same, no shot is the same. It's very unique. You know, we've got our Montague and Outeniqua, the 2 parkland courses. And then you meander through the estate and you arrive at the links, and then you're wowed by this facility that was built on an airfield. It's been the toughest year to date. We had droughts in the build-up. We then had lots of rain. It's been a real challenge. 6:30 mornings, headlamps trying to prepare the golf course in time for the players. And hats off to the team because I think they've done an incredible job.
Well, the venue had more than delivered over the opening 2 days of competition, especially for the local contingent. Among them, the 2021 champion, Wilco Nienaber.
Big drive from Wilco Nienaber. No surprise about that. He's left himself with just a flick here into the 14th at Outeniqua. Well, it's okay. It does leave him a slightly tricky downhill left to right putt for his birdie. But he's 8 under par, and the 2021 champion is going along nicely. Look where he's aiming. Well outside the left. 2-3 feet or so, but he has judged it beautifully, and it is a birdie for Nienaber, so he moves it to 9 under.
A further gain at 17 saw Wilco reach the clubhouse at 10 under par, dreams of a second Dimension Data title still very much alive. Yet he was far from the only South African making progress here.
And from a young South African to a rather more veteran, this is Oliver Becker. And this is an eagle putt. This at Outeniqua, at the 11th, the par 5. Yep. Beautiful. So he moves to 16 under.
I've been getting off to good starts the last few weeks, and then just over the weekends not playing great. So it's nice to, play a good round on Saturday and move in the right direction.
Becker coming off a drop shot at 13, but he's found the fairway. Here at number 14, uphill all the way for your second. And that's a beauty, he's left it right under the hole. So a pretty straight uphill putt for birdie to come for Becker. Is to get back to 16 under. Yeah, no problem.
Got such a bad draw this week that it was nice to actually play in decent weather conditions, and at Montague and the links are typically the harder courses, so I played unbelievably well the last 2 days just to play half decent, and so I knew my golf was good, and if I could get a few putts in today, I'd get a low one.
Becker, the par 3 15th from 25, 30 feet or so. It's been hot with the putter today, and that continues there. So Oliver Becker moves it to 17 under. Well, Becker has found the par 5 17th at Outeniqua in 2, so this is an eagle putt, slightly left to right, down the slope. Oh, so close. It's going to be an easy birdie though. He is starting to take command of this tournament now.
played really nicely. It's nice to hold a few putts coming in on the back nine. So yeah, I must say all in all very good.
Becker for par at the last and a round of 64. And the man who won this title 11 years ago is in charge once again with a round to play.
Yes, Becker 8 under on moving day then. And now topping the leaderboard on -18 with a comfortable 5-stroke lead over compatriot Luke Jerling. A case of home sweet home, indeed. And local knowledge certainly played its part 12 months ago, albeit with a little twist. German Alex Knapper triumphant at Fancourt, a place he calls his second home.
Fancourt is based in a small town called George. It's a really safe place. You feel comfortable there. You have mountains and the ocean. It's close to each other, so that gives you like a freedom feeling. And there's a lot of nature, which is good for me because I love the nature.
This for birdie and the win. Wonderful stuff from Alex Knapper. He is the Dimension Data Pro-Am champion. Let the celebrations begin.
When I hold that putt, all the memories of like the practice sessions, the rounds I had with my friends, the games I'd play with them, just all came up. Just for me, it was really emotional and special. It was amazing to win, and winning is what we always work for, but it comes so rare, and winning 2 times a season is even more special.
No problem at all. It's win number 2 on the 2022 season for Alexander Knapper.
I think I know what's coming, especially mentally. I feel like my game is ready for the next step, and yeah, my mind as well.
And great things surely are in store for Alex in pursuit of his golfing dream on the DP World Tour. As for those looking to follow in his footsteps at Fancourt, well, it was all to play for down on the stunning Montague course come Sunday morning. Oliver Becker led the Dimension Data Pro-Am by 5 strokes, remember. The chasing pack with much to do.
Hugo Cousseau has found the fairway at 15. Runner-up last week in Cape Town. He's brought some confidence here. Yeah, that's a crisply struck iron shot for the Frenchman, who's having a good day. 7 under to this point, 5 birdies and an eagle. So a chance for Cousseau to go to 13 under. It's slightly slippery. He needs to be careful with the pace. Beautiful.
A further birdie followed for the Frenchman at 16, en route to a 14 under par total and a short-lived clubhouse lead.
Henio Kennedy finishing up here at 9. This for a closing birdie. And that's a round of 65 to set the target at 16 under. Well done him. Lovely shirt. Adam Blumier, the Swede, having a good week. Just shy of the par 5, 10th in 2, using the contours nicely. The birdie there, if he holds that, will take him to 17 under.
A further gain at the last would see the Swede close his account on 18 under. Our tournament leader, meanwhile, remained a single stroke better off.
Oliver Becker at the 10th, his 3rd shot, just 1 under on the outward 9, so he's let others close the gap a little bit. Remember, he started the day with a 5-shot lead. That's a beauty. So many people here to see Becker. Got lots of friends and family around. Slightly slippery, a little bit of left to right here, but he makes it. So first birdie of the back 9. And Becker just keeping everyone at bay at the moment. Becker, he's found the fairway again, this time at 11. Just a wedge. He'll be looking to get this in tight. And does. He's got so much experience of this place. Knows how to plot his way around. The birdie putt for Becker at 11 to go 21 under. just about drivable, this 16th hole. Becker's a long hit up. And he has given that absolutely everything, kitchen sink and all. Oh, look at this, look at this. And he's greened it. And this could effectively be the moment that he seals things. He's got that for an eagle. Remember, it was 11 years ago he won the Data Pro-Am here, his second Sunshine Tour title. Now, of course, on the Challenge Tour and Sunshine Tour, this event. This is slightly tricky downhill, bit of break in it as well, but pretty nicely judged. No eagle, but it's going to be a pretty surefire birdie to get to 22 under.
And that birdie moved Becker back 4 clear of the field. The finishing touch to an imperious performance added shortly after.
Well, the job is done, but this to put the cherry on the cake. This for a closing birdie for Becker and a round of 67. Not to beat. A nice knowing smile there from Luke Jerling, his playing partner. And more than a decade after winning the Dimension Data Pro-Am, Oliver Becker wins again here at Fancourt. It is his first Challenge Tour title. Congratulations to the 38-year-old South African.
The week ended with the 2021 champion Wilco Nienaber in a highly respectable share of 9th place. One of 6 South Africans in the top 10, including, of course, a buoyant Becker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Oliver Becker.
If you've got such a big lead, it's almost more of a relief that you didn't blow it, you know. But it's amazing to be in front of my family and friends. And it's not often you play a golf tournament and you've got about 50 or 100 people following you and you know almost all of them. So, you know, that's completely different and weird at the same time. So, yeah, no, it's just elated to be here and to have played a good round today.
Well, a great win for Becker, but given he was playing on an invite, that triumph has no benefit for him on our Road to Mallorca rankings. Instead, last week's winner, Benjamin Follett-Smith, continues his reign atop the list. Chris Paisley leaps 45 places into 4th. Brandon Stone and Peter Mullman also see their stock rising. Several other South Africans are making early progress too. Casey Jarvis, Wilco Nienaber and Yorav Premlau among them. While despite dropping 14 places this week, their compatriot Dylan Mostert continues to cling on to that critical 20th spot, for the time being at least. And so concludes our stay in the Western Cape. But fear not, our time in South Africa is far from over. Next stop for the class of 2023 is Zabula Golf Estate in London North to the tune of 900 miles. On the line there will be the SDC Open, and the locals could hardly be more excited. So join us next week when the battle for promotion to the DP World Tour continues.